What's up, guys? This is boy S Dub, and you know what it is. It's boredom killing time. So yesterday I just got done replacing that blade on that Mori 140cc. Now it's time to go jump on this other mower this guy brought over. He bought it from me. It's a TB200. Okay, I've already done a once over. Alright, so it passed my cold start, and you see it's not smoking just because it burned off all the extra oil that was in there. Alright, so now we're gonna see what's going on with this mower. He already got it, so I'm just gonna pop the carb off, clean it, start there. Alright, let's. Okay, once you have that, these plastic carbs, they're pretty easy. Just give it a nice little pull. This one don't want to pop off. Oh, that one's on there. All right, I don't want to snatch it and break anything. Normally it just pops off, so I'm going to take off these 3 screws right there, and this whole red assembly comes off, the starter recoil assembly and top housing. Man, it's dirty in there. He be working this machine. It's rare that you get dirt in the holes with these screws where it's hard to get your socket on it. That's just lack of cleaning. Or it could be he just works that much in a day. You never know. All right. And this is what I was talking about, the linkage right here. It's easier to remove and put back together. Also, you can see nothing's holding this in. I just have to snatch it. I just like to be safe. All right, come on. Got it. Okay. Make sure you don't lose your rubber grommet. There's 2. There's a rubber and a plastic, a black and white. When you pull it off, you should see them. If you don't see them on the neck, sometimes they be in the throat of your choke or your carb. All right, make sure you pop your fuel line off. He's already done that. Give it a little tilt, bam. Give it another little tilt, bam. It's removed. Really, really easy. Okay, the client, he actually already taken off the drain plug and these 2 screws that hold the bowl down, but the issue is he actually lost the 2 screws that hold the air cleaner to the carburetor. So I'm gonna have to find some to put in there. But normally what you would do is take off these 2 screws right here, grab a flathead, get a little pry going. There we go. Bam. Make sure you don't destroy your gasket right there. This is a 3-part. I dropped 2 of them. You got the butterfly valve, the snap pin, and the seat pin right there. Those are the 3 parts. With these carburetors, what you want to clean is you want to spray in here. There's a little hole in this brass fitting. You want to try to spray up in there. Also, you want to take this apart, the jet, you know. Bam. And you want to spray all in the jet. Okay, so now you have this little tab in there that holds on that neck. Put those 2 together, hangs up on there like so. All right, now you slide your retaining pin through. And line up your seat pin in the little hole. Bam. And your retaining pin, you just press it down. Okay, I got bit by my cat, so I can't really apply pressure. I'm broken. Okay, now that that assembly's in, remember, this is where your fuel line fills into. So you want to go 12 and 9 o'clock right there. Don't put too much force when you're applying it because you don't want to bend any of your linkages up there. So hold the housing right there and press. Then once you get it, give it a few taps. And that's good in there. Put our bowl back together. And it goes this way. Yep. All right, and then all you do is line your bowl up.
Oh my God.
You line up this little groove with that. Apply some downward force. Line up your 2 holes and you're good to go. Make sure you get the entire gasket around. Sometimes they get warped and when you try to put them back in, they don't seat in correctly. So just make sure you get, see I got a proper seat over here. And that's because it's not going even in. So make sure you apply it parallel perfectly in. Okay, now we have, okay, so this is actually fuel from the owner. He left it here. So we're gonna put what he have in here in. Man, this thing, there we go. All right. That's 3/4 of the way. And it just dropped down less than 3/4, so it's definitely filling where I want it to feel. All right, so I'm gonna let that sit for a few moments just to ensure that the fuel is where it needs to be. Okay, maybe he got in an accident. All right, make sure you plug this to that. And these 2 little nipples right here, go insert it right there. And then again, you just want to snug it up. There's no real resistance here. All right, now we're gonna take the starter recoil that we took off, line that up. Make sure this little slot right here inserts that linkage. Don't mess around and bend it because you won't get it started. I've learned the hard way about that. Okay, and you can see here it's not lining up. So what you want to do is give a little tug. And bam, it's in there. Again, silicone base. If I don't have lithium, I go silicone. There we go. When you're tightening these bolts down here, I like to go tight, and once I get it all the way snug, I like to go a half a turn. See, I'm tight. Half a turn, and that's because the force of you pulling on the cord you know, gets distributed through those bolts. So I like to make sure they're on there. There we go. All right, now it's the moment of truth. This is a ready start Troy Bilt, so I'm not gonna spray anything in it. I'm actually gonna just try to fire it up right now. Okay, so while I'm trying to fire it up, his linkage up here is all messed up. It's pretty easy. All you do is just take this right here, stick sticky right there. Even gives blade control, drive control. Nice little fancy sticker. Tell you what hole does what. Okay, now we have the blade control installed. Let's see what happens. And that's the first pull. So this thing is good to go. Thanks for coming. Spot you in the next one.